think some other games with her for him.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
Let's get 4 points for him.
Over there. Another entryway like the one that took us to that Solus memory. There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solus's memories. Remember last time? Past really can still hurt you.
Andaran Atishan, Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus. Whatever happened in this memory, he was personally involved.
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within their citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
That one's a
You are
cool one.
spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption.
But I see where people have been
We ask
getting
you to
the
disrupt
models for
Citadel's
stuff.
defenses. Give
Model-wise.
us the opening to get that relic.
So seeing both the arms on the left and right there.
Visions of the past.
It's a mod for
Solus
Solus, like
sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
Fight for Solus? I guess as long as it gets us to the truth.
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many?
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp. Okay. We're through.
The gods told us this fortress couldn't be breached!
That's the last of them. More enemies. Go.
They bring the strength of the Fade!
We're almost through to their citadel. The Evanuris know it.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
I like the random fire up there.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them.
Death to all tyrants!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast!
is as far as you go.
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached this Citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe
That's also
we
why I
were
like the
committed.
Drakestone recolor, because
A
it's the
heavy
same as theirs
sacrifice,
too.
but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort. That this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanurus.
And they were beings he respected. Imagine what he did to his friends.
Let's see what this fragment can tell us.
I was not expecting to see Morrigan with the Veil Jumpers.
She shows up now and again, sometimes with news or a warning.
That sounds like Morrigan.
Some of the others.
Now, where were we? Oh, right.
Some of the others swear she watched them do this.
Time to finish this. Hitting us from range. That's the problem. Whatever you say.
And another Fen Harel altar.
that's a relief.
Excuse me.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath. Another tendril gun. Don't let it get on you.
We're not going that way. At least not until we clear away that blight.
Those blight tendrils we saw led right here. That's our answer.
Stuffs. Instead of running around, I was looking at the map. Nope. You'd be able to open the chest under the tree too. Usually only takes like 1 or 2 trips there. Just depending on how many darkspawn it spawns and which one. So people complaining about the lack of enemy variety. Play Inquisition, play any of the game. Usually your enemy variety is not very like Inquisition, or the first game you fight mostly Darkspawn Hurlogs, Darkspawn Genlogs, the ones that use magic, and mercenaries. The only unique enemy is the werewolves outside.
Places between.
Dragon Age 2, you just fight humanoid enemies. Inquisition, you fight demons, but demons and humans, but you fight a lot of the same demons, which would be wraiths and rage demons and shades. Rage demons in Inquisition were the exact same looking as they were in the first game. Same thing with shades. They didn't change them.
I was not expecting to see Morrigan with the veil jumpers.
She shows up
So
now
again,
and
saying
again.
this game
Sometimes with
has
news
lack of enemy
or
variety.
a warning.
These games never
That
really
sounds like
had
Morrigan.
shit done.
Great hit, Brooke. What was I talking about?
She shows up now and again. Sometimes with news or a warning.
That sounds like Morrigan.
Some of the others swear she watches out for us in the form of a raven. And she once swooped down to save a couple of veil jumpers. Watch ahead.
Whoa, did not see that one.
Good work, everyone!
I'm honestly curious what's in there after the chest, because I keep forgetting to go back in there. I gotta figure out which one it is too that reduces the cost of arcane bombs. Blast abilities. Okay, this. Just one of those things. I don't think I'll ever, like. I'm like this with the Souls games. I don't think I'll ever straight up play like a warrior. First game I was always a mage. Second game I was always. I think that's kind of why they picked this mage. I think they knew a lot of people liked mages. Some of the best companions in the series, like dialogue-wise, have been mages. I think she's underlooked Wen from the first game. So I forget what spirit it is that's possessing Wen, but in the first game, if you do her quest line, you find out when the initial sonic attacks happened on the circle tower, she died defending students, but in her death, she didn't want to see her students die and called on a spirit.
See that bad guy? I was not expecting
And
to
we
see
meet her
Morgan with
shortly
the
after
veil
when she's
jumpers.
holding the barrier up.
She shows up now and again, sometimes with news or a
Nice one!
Great job, Rook.
As I was saying,
She shows up now and again.
nice move! Got it! That's a problem. That looked like it hurt. You got them!
Be able to open it. Yep. Sweet. It's legendary thing instead of it. So come on, look underneath to make sure. I don't know if you're actually supposed to be able to go under here. How the hell did I get up here last time? I'm not nuts. You guys saw me go up in there. I think you're not supposed to be able to go up in here. And I just did. Guess you're not supposed to be able to go up there, and I did earlier. Oops.
I was not expecting to see Morgan with the veil jumpers.
She shows up now and again, sometimes with news or a warning.
That sounds like Morgan.
Some of the others swear she watches out for us in the form of a raven. And she once swooped down to save a couple of veil jumpers from a rampaging demon. As a spider, a really large one, wagon-sized.
Well, I'd rather have the wagon-sized spider on my side, I suppose.
Just want to run them at turns, see how kind of. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna assume that's Oster. Like, just my own headcanon. Or somewhere's in the deep road, if this is supposed to link to, like, the workman map. I love how no matter where you are, you can't see the lighthouses. Light.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked.
Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
Also,
And you
people
must be
claiming
Rook.
the very names we didn't
Heard some
get.
colorful things
There's a
about
reason
you.
shit gets cut content.
I know. But you showed up anyway.
Well, your letter was desperate.
Also, I think it's fucking funny that Miyazaki is like, oh, we're not doing any
Harding.
more Souls games.
What?
And it turns around and makes...
Aren't we desperate?
I'm making another
Let's hear what you've
standalone
got to
Elden
say.
Ring game.
The Elven
So, let
gods
me
are
get this
changing
straight.
the blight.
You're gonna make
Darkspawn
Kingsfield
too.
1.
There was a village,
Again.
Demeda's Crossing.
it's
They
all fucking
overran it
fine.
with the blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight,
Literally, you can play their whole
need
series.
Warden help.
Nothing fucking
A
changes.
change.
At all.
Manipulation.
They just rename shit.
That could explain. But
You got Kingsfield 1, 2, 3,
You believe me?
4.
that the
so there's,
elven gods are here.
and then you have
It's a lot to accept. But
Demons,
we've been looking into oddities with the blight ourselves.
Demon Souls, Dark Souls
It's
1, 2, 3,
Altered. I can feel
Bloodborne,
it.
Elden Ring.
And your
So 10
story.
games.
A lot lines up.
Exact same story, exact same mechanics. And they like to call themselves an RPG.
Whatever you've heard from the First Warden,
When-
we're trying to help.
It's kind of an ironic
Yeah,
term when
we're
you
getting
have
that.
no
If
NPCs.
the
in the
first
world.
warden believes that village was an
Besides,
aberration, or that it did not happen as you
I don't
say,
know, we'll
We're
say
not
that
exactly
4 or
the
5
First
handful
Warden's
of
favorites.
NPCs
Your word and our theories won't win the
that
whole
you have
order.
to find
So what
and
do we
talk
do?
to at certain
If the
points in
Darkspawn
the
are
game.
changing,
Otherwise they end up just
Davrin
dying.
might help. Even among
There's
wardens,
no
he's
villages,
known as a
there's
monster
no
hunter.
shops.
He got pulled on a mission. Not
The
sure
open
what,
world
but
areas
it's farther
are
into the mountains.
diddly
We can get you
shittily
a rough
going on.
location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after
Like
the
I'm
blight.
half tempted to make an Elden Rings video and be like, what are people praising to showcase the lakes of Lucaria, the mountaintops of the giants, other places where they're just huge areas for the sake of being huge areas. You know, Inquisition
Thank you.
was a game that got ripped
Both
apart
of
for
you.
doing that.
You can thank us if this works out.
Elden
Travel
Rings got
safely.
praised for doing it.
We'll be in touch.
My dad used to say it when I was a kid because my parents are gamers. They were gamers in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. My dad even used to say it, like, Game Awards are like game shows. They're rigged. It's who's got the most money and who's willing to pay. Because people don't realize it. To have a commercial of your game up there.
Well, I'd say we
super
found the
done
camp.
Apple commercial. Kind of crisis.
So did
So we
some
don't really see
Darkspawn,
indie
looks
studios
like.
at the Game Awards.
The fire's still going.
They can't, or showcasing games at Game Awards. They can't afford to.
Were they? I'll be damned. A griffin.
People knocking on this
Rook.
game's map design. Go play Go play the first game in the series. The map design is very similar to the
You've
first
got
game.
bigger problems than us.
It feels open and big, but when you look at an actual map, it's packed. Which is nice, because
He's caught a scent.
if you
Follow
don't
the
want to explore,
squawks.
you don't have to.
I thought griffins were extinct.
Exploring
We
actually
want the world
pays
to think that.
off.
It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere.
You know, many times in like a Souls game,
Hassan,
just
don't get too
go
far
way
ahead.
off the beaten path. Find loot, find out,
That
oh,
kinda
it's
sounded
herbs.
like a no.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own.
Like, I'm not saying every fucking off the trail loot should work wild, but if you're gonna make games that large, going way off the trail shouldn't work to loot like that.
He spotted something.
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands.
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
How do we get up that?
The Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention. Hassan, hit that!
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard.
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them.
Yeah, because they're really just like teenage hatchlings at this point.
Hold up. There's the Darkspawn. Let's get in there!
I hate fighting Darkspawn. Something in me just recoils.
That's why it's a job for professionals. Remy, where are you?
Remy, where are you hurt?
Hey, Doodles.
Everywhere. A
Thank you,
monster
man.
came out of nowhere.
You okay?
Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember? A light touch. Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them. Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Hassan, that's Elven for arrow.
Hope he grows into it.
What's all this?
Now I wondered what happened to them. They're mine. I like to carve.
How'd they end up here?
The Griffins. They take things to make a nest. Or play pranks. I don't know.
bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this. Good job.
I think Dapper and Hammer are probably my favorite characters.
Watch out, Rook! Darkspawn!
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help in the fight.
Watch out! One more to go! Big one!
I see it.
What was that?
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there. Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Not unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
The Wardens told you this?
I told them.
Feels huge. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna use that and then override it later.
Your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after Wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn. These Griffins are a secret.
Hi.
Keep moving. The area's not far. That was the last one. Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Well, you'll get a set on like
What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
More griffins!
We have to get them out of there.
Heads up. We got one more dark spot. Me. Look.
So,
How's...
leave these animals.
The first...
The first warden.
I'm gonna choose between Treviso. I'm gonna choose Treviso because I just don't like the whole bladed shit everywhere. Ugh. If this cutscene will load, then we're gonna put on a coffee because I don't need to be doing that. Like, it's a mean story quest.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice... What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
Then grab your gear and let's go.
Go where? We cannot be in 2 places at once. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne. And hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
If we decide to...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathous.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
I don't want to deal with the blighted tribute, so I will be right back in 1 second. I'm going to make a pop.
We help Lucanus in Treviso. We have to trust that the Shadow Dragons can take care of things in Minrathous. That said, 2 of you should join Nev there. See if you can help. And we'll head to Treviso.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
So the genre they have no rate to apparently type 380 8 characters. But 3 days. Each night you fight a boss. And days last 15 minutes. I if you don't have friends, this is an experience for you. I don't control games. That's why in the trailer the name was stated.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting crows and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
Yes, Kitty. Having a smoke. You always come in here when I'm smoking.
It's worse than I thought. How do we fight this?
Please. Someone has to stop it.
Watch out.
You think crows can win against the dragon? It fights for us! It flies for the Antam! That beast in the sky will take this city for the Antam! All you will be is dust!
That dragon isn't slowing down. We need to kill it. Look, over here.
It's Taya, from the crows.
Rook, you're just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Draw up your courage. We will need it.
Ugh, I need a shave.
Despair, ignorance, mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the dread wolf.
Gillenane.
Your patron could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us
It's funny
the
to think that she was wearing the same
dagger.
outfit as me, but it's like completely corrupted.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
And shit. We are nuking you right off the bat.
It's going.
We did it. Sort of.
You fought it. If Gila.
It's more important.
Checking out now, she's gonna be pissed. At least we maxed out around this, so not that big of a deal. Got the level 4 decor. That's all that matters.
We're here. What's the Dragon got away before.
Hey, little cat. What you doing? Is that what you want? Hey, little cat.
Blighted dragons, darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
Like 3 levels. Oh, 5. Yeah, I gotta check out Davran.
Need and knowledge.
Oh, this mod's fun. So you can do this shit in Inquisition if you beat in a game, like, why the fuck not this one? People like, what do you mean? Nug statue. If you've gotten all the tier 4 schematics, it makes a Nightmare playthrough really easy. The only thing that's hard is the initial Pride Demon. Moose's guts on my duck.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant a son.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
Even for a Griffin, it has to be hard losing your brothers and sisters.
They're a talkative bunch, always squawking at each other. Maybe it means something? Lancet and Remy would know what to do. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
It's not the worst thing we fought.
Elgar'nan and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Our very own elven gods are ending the world.
That'll endear us to the rest of Thedas. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
I know. Our problem around here is we think too small.
Okay then. Good to know the boss can laugh about it.
Not really. But dwelling on things won't help.
What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Hey, you can't just be moving left, right, and center on my lap, kitty. Right, Neb's fucked off somewhere too. Oh shit, forgot to do Dabber.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elgar'nan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elgar'nan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And now we've seen that power firsthand. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antam brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elgar'nan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elgar'nan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Stop acting like you're so much better than they are. Your bullshit ritual would have destroyed the world just as badly.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
We thought you were just bringing the veil down to destroy everything. If we'd known...
thousands would still have perished. Varric would never have agreed to such a plan.
Why would you agree to it?
The world is broken because of my past choices. It falls to me to heal it, even if that healing comes with a cost.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am, as I have always been, a man, all too aware of his failings, but equally aware that if he did not act,
You know, he
accepting
likes
the judgment
tea.
it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call
Maybe
you when this
slap
is
him in
over?
Dread Inquisition.
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Yeah, I'm not in that case. I like this game. It's like the Fable series. I like Fable 1 and Fable 3. People like you like Fable 3. They'll fucking pause me. And the whole, you could fucking ruin the economy shit. I love being a tyrant merchant. It's one of my favorite things to do in Fable 3, especially when I played on PC. There's ways to get it. It's just, you need a VPN. Other bullshit. But you basically, like, get the first 5 keys, which is really easy to do during the tutorial. You can get up to 10. Get a chest with, I think it's 25,000 gold in it, something like that.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon
Buy a
hunter
shop
and a
then
Fade
set
expert.
time 24 hours ahead.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon.
Don't remind me. Fewer people injured and we wouldn't have to worry about it coming back. Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him?
All right, then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
Also, the stupid video on
I've been
White Rope.
corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's
I'm pretty sure this
reverberative
canon,
oscillations
this game's
and
canon
the
background
resulting
is Veilguard,
dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry.
which would make
Not
sense on why
relevant.
Rook would have been with.
I'll get a message through to a Fade expert
Or the other
immediately.
Dragon Hunter, because those would be 2 people that Varric would be interested in.
Nothing to worry about.
Elven Realms.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Adventure. But yeah, companion writing's not that bad. Play fucking Dragon Age 2. There's only like 2 companions that have good writing. The one that's the leader of the Portions in this game, and Anders. I cannot stand the fucking female captain of the guard. She's, god damn it. So used to moving at this pace in the series.
Okay, Bellara.
But right now, he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
About... 6?
I see. Bellara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, a Fade expert and powerful psychagogue.
Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
I do miss the silk hoods from the series. 1, 2, 3. Those are like the only helmets in those. Can I do anything else here yet? I'm gonna assume no. I think I need Emmerich for the next part. I need the understanding of wisps. Yeah, the mod I was talking about the other day, somebody changed like these murals into like murals of that are all developed in different poses of making out, which I thought was weird. And then another one I saw, which makes no sense because you don't really use this room a whole lot. Unless like you're really that invested in it's like it realistically is a structure. But and I think it's a cool change. That stays the same, but it switches this middle one to Solus's card from Inquisition and Lebellin's card from Inquisition. The female one facing each other. And that one's kind of cool. Just count. There'll be stuff now. So I forget what chapters, but certain chapters the shops upgrade, like in the crossroads. So this one upgraded.
I'm not published exactly, but I do produce a pamphlet for local Fade scholars. Oh, I never imagined.
How do you know literally everyone?
Scholars of our...
I don't know literally everyone. Almost. Every time we meet someone, you already know them. Morgan, the Crows, the Wardens, and the Chantry lady with the big hat. Not to mention the Dreadwolf himself.
How is that everyone? You didn't even list 10 people.
It feels like a lot of people.
God, you're crushing my nuts. Oh. Girl. No pretty girl. Oh, look at that little tongue hanging out.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him.
Don't mind us,
He
dude, just
is
elven
a
veil
senior
jumpers.
necromancer. I don't... Oh!
I do a modded Inquisition playthrough.
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I like that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
Looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate.
I feel like it is better than just this looks better.
Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming.
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook.
Oh, the elevator
Dead
thing.
stir more easily than they should.
Codex.
Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like this. something weird up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded hall.
Take your word for it.
Careful, Rook. It singled you out. It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may...
Haven't fought undead in a while.
No reaching these. They're mindless. I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to... seal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
You mean someone or something?
I see we've company.
We're doing ranged incoming. Behind you.
Struck, Rook!
I like this dagger because it's like a silver version of its own. Basically.
This magic, it drains everything around it.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations... done.
Need a wisp. This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Here's our second wisp.
These are way different than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
Yeah.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door. Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh, yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Great job, Rook!
A solid hit!
Good work, everyone!
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place. Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
Spent some time in Arlethan.
The old elven forest? You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground. Here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair
He just
spirits.
teleported.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's it do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fae.
Oh, that'd be helpful in Arlethan, but I bet it only works here, doesn't it?
Quite correct. The bell would be inert outside the necropolis.
Still, I bet the principles could be replicated.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair! Who brought it here?
Venatori!
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh. I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Switch for a different movie. they all have like roughly the same ability damage. It's medium and light armors that have like the way higher ability damage from mages.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting. Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
What's this? Those Venatori. Ori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work. The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Chance anyway soon. Can't remember what chapter enchantment unlocks that.
There's one chain.
Yes! Kill them all, but save the living!
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori.
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer. They're attacking from afar! Halfway there. Fine hit, Rook. Watch out!
Now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself! Fantastic, Rook!
Nice.
Those despair demons are just gone.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later.
Oh, they
of
left a hand
course.
of glory.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
No, absolutely not.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Well, hi. And thanks.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the Blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
You're good in a fight. We went through a lot of demons.
I've faced worse in the necropolis.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long.
Okay.
The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Where the dead must go. Upgrade Emmerich's.
Manifestation.
This legit has no defense. Oh, it's because the game thinks it's already level 10 when you build it. It's going to jam now. I get it. Capcom, Balara. I kind of do want her to start progressing her story. I would like to, you know, do her story before the falls. Yes, Balara and Lacan's over there. She was checking on Emily possibly. Yeah, diamond and stuff. Because we're going to be wrapping it up shortly. I do have to take my DOGs over for WA.
Look, I was
I need to do that. So that actually opens up the last champion of this. Because I was planning on next stream doing as much crossroads stuff as I can.
A third.
I'm going to make sure Denver doesn't actually have quests.
By the way, Rook.
Actually, I might not wrap up stream. I might put just a be right back. I'll be right back. Hang up. Is there anything else I want to check before? Good, so I'm going to put my be right back stream. I'm just going up now. So I'm going to go to the Necropolis just to max it. Yep. And then we're going to play through the base game after we get back. I take it I should get ready for dog debuting soon? Well, it is like 9-ish. Close to it. You tell me. Should I get ready in like 5? Okay.
Let's ask Myrna and Veilguard about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We must keep track. Rook.
Prepare well.
I'm gonna play on the regular game mode. Take back. Because the mods I'm using right now I don't really need these mod launcher right now. Gonna change the staff. It's causing a weird glow. So no, it's called the new Measure Advance.
I'm sorry.
If I
Gift.
How thought.
It's like this, and that's the combo with like everything. And then I'm gonna switch my staff. The glow on it's driving me a little bit crazy right now. Save it here and reopen it through the base game, and then put our fantastically glorious beer next. It really doesn't. No, because there's an in-game sound that plays. So I'm gonna reload my character so everybody doesn't have to listen to annoying ass music. Not annoying ass music. Menu music. What? I will mute my mic though. Now we do this. This. are back. They even came back with coffee and yogurt. It's freezing out this morning, though. Just so I know where this is in like 20 minutes when I actually start eating it. I might try to romance Dapper. Strange cat. What? What? What's he doing? Sitting by the counter?
He's on the chair.
Oh god, is he a cat? My one dog's a cat right now. Sitting on the back of a chair. Let's open some shit, which is nice.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the Griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right. What did you call it? Tullum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the Griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. They're going to teach Hassan how to find some.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
We do like our history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
That must have gone over well with the clan.
They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure?
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting. That's not a truffle, that's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Apples.
How's a thorn?
Keep looking.
Nug droppings. Yuck.
The nug's pretty much...
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Hassan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember? Tolam? Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if we can find any more of these.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens.
Yep.
So, how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of three trees.
Way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own?
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn in your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat?
Haven't yet.
I think he's got a very good positive attitude.
There. I think Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look? I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry?
He'll be fine. Two or three times, just to be sure.
Backwards. I've gone through this one and then I'm backtracking. Not backtracking, we don't have to roll, I should say.
Get clear.
I hear you're the one who got that fancy Illuvian up and running.
I did. Well, most of the way. Everyone helped out.
So tell me. So tell me, how safe is it? Any reason to be worried?
Oh, you shouldn't worry at all.
So it's safe then?
No, just worrying won't help. Whatever happens would be instantaneous.
Uh-huh. That's reassuring.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Ooh, deck door.
I'm on it.
pit of Darkspawn. Let's clear him out.
Good one!
To your gods.
Keep coming.
Get this where it's needed.
Coming in range. Move out of there.
That should take care of it.
Beat the odds.
What did I fucking miss? was like, oh yeah. Shit, I need to come over there.
I heard about this Nadas Derthalin spirit you found.
I sure didn't expect that.
Be careful. Things that pop out of nowhere usually bite you in the ass.
Like Hassan?
And that beak of his hurts.
Good observation.
That.
Back up the hill we go. You can tell this like whole wall before it's used to be a city, now it's just a ruin. It's kind of fun.
Look at that.
They interrupt, as predicted, as expected, as hoped.
What was that?
Learn, adapt, triumph.
think I can go. Yeah, I can't go any farther yet. Okay. I'm gonna go for the crossroads.
Wait. Delirium daggers vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass. Those voices?
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press? Our forces are cunning and sharp.
Fen'Harel's spite is endless and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elganon and Gillenane. Were we eavesdropping on the past?
It makes sense for Solus.
To other shores.
It's spawn.
Better be ready. Watch for ranged attack!
Hitting us from range!
Watch for ranged attack!
Whatever.
What do you think was going on at Demeter's Crossing? With the gods?
This door.
Yeah, that's.
I think the essence we took from that revenant might be our way through.
Then it's a key. Maybe the gods are hiding
So I don't remember what this is that right now.
What?
So it's not that. It's gotta be this one. I think it is this one. I do need to go to the wetlands because the demon there is for... Oh, the demon, the Blight monster. Blighted champion.
Look at that. The elven parts of these ruins aren't just bits from the Fade. We actually lived here.
It's another of those statuettes, the memory fragments. And it's just sitting there. Statue was a fake. But if the Fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close. Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
For sure.
Break through! The Antom are trying to cut us off!
That spot, move!
I'd say that's where we're headed. Tell this statuette is the real thing, a memory fragment. Not just because it was very well guarded.
To do it.
No, I know. That
I changed Jabber for spoofs. It's better. I don't know if that, like, I like that. Like, I do like some of his basic shit, to be brutally honest. So you have two the same. I can look at here. Shit. Whoops.
Need and knowledge.
Oh, we're going to see engineer. I think he's in Neb's room. No, he's on the balcony. We're doing sounds on the side.
Did I?
Something.
So, what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vinsimer out of her lair. I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vinsimer.
Yeah. Blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Lightning? Shoot, I forgot my lucky boots. If I'd known.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
I can tell I'm already close. Barely 9 more. I've already got 2.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard. Watch yourself. Shit. This is not your land. Come on. You're not bigger than me.
So, you You've got no problem fighting other Canari.
I'm from Ravain. Not like I follow the Cune.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antam don't follow the Cune either. Not anymore.
So, why did you want to join up with us, Tosh?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game. Usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, look around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out. The lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't. All right. Beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us.
Deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
Oh, so the deep stalkers are...
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
That one looks bigger than the rest!
That's the pack leader. Take her down!
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However, it's happening. The gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them. There you go. Atas Kari.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
So she responds to the horn?
This time.
So, not the first time you've done this?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
Oh, wow! That dragon got very, very close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be a way of saying thanks for the food.
Someone put a lot of work into these fortifications. Why'd they leave?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
The Darkspawn disappeared. I'd have to look at what light was in Enter, the second or first. Probably one of those that was like set up.
Shit. More on Tom.
Dust people? I'll show you weak dust people!
Come on, let's keep looking.
So the Antam took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravane and the Canary. Grapples, nets. The Antam are going after the Vinsimer.
Shouldn't the dragon be okay against the Antam?
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Come on!
Watch ahead.
So, you breathe fire.
Yeah?
Amazing! Can all Kunari breathe fire?
Are we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Is she gonna be grateful we freed her? Do you think she'd give us a ride?
No, she's gonna be pissed.
Oh, well that's too bad.
Yeah, I know.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon...
It almost... We expect...
Nope.
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that.
Yeah. She's a lot.
I'm gonna go back to the lighthouse. I think it takes me to the lighthouse, but I think we're gonna wrap it up here for the morning, so get some breakfast and all that stuff, because I don't need to be playing video games for, especially today, 6 hours straight. I'm gonna thank everybody who did stop by. We're gonna probably continue Emmerich's quests next stream and finish off the Bay Champions, the Revenant Champions. But till next time.